Good morning, students. In previous video we discussed problem number 2 in page number 1.39, and in today's class we will discuss problem number 3 in page number 1.39 as well as in page number 1.40. Okay, as you can see on board, I have written journal entries for problem number 3. So while explaining these journal entries, I'll make you to realize what is a problem. Okay, so in some cases we have to find out problem when answer is given. Anyway, I'll give you problem. I'll share problem to you. So focus on journal entries first and let's do solution. Okay, ma'am. And this we are provided with the first journal entry, that is realization account debtor. Realization account debtor, and when we write realization account debit, when we transfer all assets except bank or cash balance that is in balance sheet. Remaining all assets we have to transfer to realization account. Now check which are the assets that we have transferred to stock account 19,800, to debtors account 14,000, to joint life policy account 4,000. Here joint life policy means partners will take a policy for the security of their partnership, and this joint life policy belongs to all the partners. Okay, so it is also an asset to them, so that should be transferred to realization account. Next, plant and machinery worth 43,700. So here when we have observed these all assets, I have left the space here, and if you add all these assets value is 81,500, which is given on the asset side of balance sheet. And whatever assets are there on the asset side of the balance sheet other than bank balance, we transfer them to realization account. And this realization account is a nominal account, and it will indicate us whether the partnership earned profit or losses. Okay, and what the narration we have wrote here, being assets transferred to realization account. So you can frame your problem here that make a format for balance sheet, and on the right side of the balance sheet you can write all these assets. Stock account 19,800, debtors account 14,000, joint life policy 4,000, plant and machinery 700. You can make your own problem with the answer. Okay, this is about assets part. Now come to the point, in problem they are given some of the liabilities also. And what kind of liabilities we have to transfer to realization account? Only outside liabilities or current liabilities. And in this problem we are given with sundry creditors with a worth of 15,400 and bills payable 3,600. So total current liabilities here are 19,000. So which account you have to give a credit? We have to give credit to realization account. So sundry creditors account data 15,400, bills payable account data 3,600, to realization account 19,000. So half part of liability side of the balance sheet you can write. Okay, so when you are doing solution, try to make problem also. Okay, now what should be the narration by transferring these liabilities to realization account? Being creditors and bills payable transfer to realization account. So we have transfer assets to realization as well as liabilities. What kind of liabilities? Only current liabilities. So these are the two common journal entries for every problem we will write. Now move to other journal entries. So when you write the second journal entry, when you read all the adjustments in the problem, if nothing is stated and just if they have mentioned that all liabilities are paid, then write immediately corresponding journal entry as journal entry number 3. Here journal entry number 3 is realization account data to cash account. Check out here, realization account data 19,000 to cash account 19,000. What this 19,000 represents? The 19,000 shows that creditors 15,400 and bills payable 3,600, total 19,000. How they paid? It is paid through cash. Okay, ma? This is a payment of liabilities. Now, I have written a fourth journal entry. It indicates A's loan account with the amount of 10,000. A's loan account always shows on liability side of the balance sheet. So, on liability side of the balance sheet, you have shown creditors and bills payable. Now, add one more thing, that is A's loan account. If it is given on liability side, while dissolving partnership form, it should be paid to A. So, how they have to pay? By way of cash. Nothing will be stated about it in the problem. No one will mention you. You have to pay loan amount. So, write over here A's loan account data 10,000. How you are paying? By way of cash to cash account 10,000. And narration is being A's loan paid. Being A's loan amount paid. So, this is. Now, come to the point of realization of assets. At the time of dissolution, the partnership firm will realize the value of assets so that the partnership firm can come to an analysis that at the time of dissolution, the partnership is in profit or loss. So, to find out that, they will realize the value of assets. So, we have to write all those realizable value of assets with the concerned journal entries. So, here I have written journal entry number 5, A's capital account data to realization account 5,500, sorry 5,000. What the journal entry I have written? A's capital account data to realization account 5,000, and in narration we mentioned very clearly that being joint life policy taken by A. What's the amount of joint life policy given here? 4,000. It is an asset and this asset is taken over by A. So, that's why we have written a corresponding entry that joint life policy taken over by A. Shall we write joint life policy here? We are not supposed to. Reason behind it is we transfer all the assets to realization. So, whatever transactions we do according to realization only, realization account only, but not with any other. That's why we have written. So, A has taken joint life policy with an amount of 5,000. Journal entry is A's capital account debtor to realization account 5,000 being joint life policy taken over by A. So, you are going to show it in A's capital account. Let's move with other assets how they have mentioned in the problem. So, I have written journal entry number 6, and in journal entry number 6 it represents cash account debtor to realization account. Cash account data to realization account, and here we showed an amount of 68,500. It's a lump sum amount. Let us check in the problem, is that amount is given? No. This relates to 3 adjustments where we have written cash to realization, and those amounts belongs to stock realized, debtors realized, and plant and machinery realized with an amount of cash. So, by adding these 3 assets value, we got 68,500. 500. So, the partnership business has received an amount of 68,500 for realizing it for stock, debtors and plant and machinery. Okay, one more adjustment is given. See, all these are adjustments. These are only given in balance sheet. All these are adjustment. And in our problem, they have given one more adjustment stating that the discounted bill which is dishonored was paid by partnership firm. Actually, in the problem, if you observe, the discounted bill is given as 1000 and it is added in debtors. And it was dishonored and paid by firm, and if partnership firm is paying any money, it will pay through realization account by way of cash. So, the journal entry for this, realization account debtor to cash account 700 being discounted and dishonored bill paid by firm. If you want to write entire narration, you can. So, whatever discounted bill is there, it is paid by firm. For that, we have written a journal entry as realization account debtor to cash account. So, this is given in balance sheet, this journal entry and this. And from third journal entry to seventh journal entry, all these are adjustments. Now, if you focus on the board, I have written one more journal entry. And the journal entry is about reserve fund, and this reserve fund always shows on liability side of the balance sheet. Reserve fund is a fund which is accumulated by the partners from number of previous years profits, so that they want to use it for forms bad situation. So, if a partnership form right now in a crisis and if all the partners want to dissolve, it is actually reserve fund is a fund which is accumulated from previous year's profits. Now, when the partnership form is about to dissolve, the partners have a right to enjoy that previous profits as reserve fund. So, whatever reserve fund is given in the problem, it should be distributed among partners in their profit sharing ratio. And in this problem, partner A, partner B and partner C are sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. Okay. So, whatever profits or losses are there, the partners have to share in 3:2:1. Now, this reserve fund is treated as a capital profit and it should be distributed among partners in their profit sharing ratio, that is 3:2:1. And students, this reserve fund always be shown on liability side of the partner's balance sheet. And if it is given, no one will tell you in the problem that distribute that reserve fund to partners. So, without stating anything, and if it is not mentioned also, it is duty of you to that you have to distribute the capital reserves or reserve funds to partners' capital accounts in their respective profit sharing ratio. Here reserve fund given in the problem as 12,000 and this 12,000 has to be shared among A and B and C in the ratio of 3:2:1. That means A will gain 6,000, B 4,000 and C 2,000 out of 12,000. Okay students, so based on all these journal entries, now we have to prepare ledger accounts so that we have to close the books of accounts of partners because the partnership is dissolving. So, we have to prepare what are the ledgers? Realization account, partners capital accounts as well as cash account. And when we are closing this realization account, partners capital account, we have to write 2 more or 3 journal entries, because the profit or loss on realization should be transferred to partners capital account. 1 journal entry we have to write. And while closing partners capital account, either the partner has to pay cash or whether the partner will receive cash from partnership, that we have to write 1 more journal entry. Okay students, so I am leaving space for 2 more journal entries here, and I will write those 2 journal entries at the end of, after preparation of cash account. Okay ma? So now I'll give a few seconds to you so that you can copy these journal entries. If you feel that the time is not sufficient for you to write these journal entries or copy these journal entries, take a screenshot, okay, so that you can copy. Okay, so now copy these journal entries for problem number 3 in page number 1.39 as well as page number 1.40. Copy these journal entries. Now we have to prepare ledger accounts, and as all you know, we have to prepare 3 ledgers. Number 1, realization account, and number 2, partners capital account, and number 3, cash account. And while preparing realization account, what is the purpose of preparation of realization account? The partnership firm want to check whether it is in profit zone or under danger or loss zone. So whatever journal entries that we have wrote, all these journal entries have to be posted in realization account. So in the first journal entry we have written is realization account. There are 2 assets given on the asset side of the balance sheet other than cash. The total of assets that are transferred to realization are 81,500. So students, it's your choice that if you would like to write each and every asset individually, and if you want to post them individually, you can write over here all those assets individually on the debit side of the realization account. And because lack of time, I have written just as assets account 81,500. So it's your wish. So either you can write separately or individually or at a sum. So total asset transfer to realization are 81,500. That is about first journal entry posting. Now move to the second journal entry posting, and here the second journal entry is related to sundry creditors and bills payable. So that has to be that we transfer to realization. Here if you want to write them, write separately as sundry creditors and realization, or else write by liabilities 19,000. Okay, correspondingly we have to write those journal entries. And journal entry number 3, that is about payment of liabilities. So journal entry what we have written over there, realization account, that are 2 cash account 19,000. And when you are writing this, write over here for liabilities. So 2 cash account in realization 19,000. Okay. Next, fourth journal entry is that A has taken life fund. Shall we write life fund here? You are not supposed to. And we have written journal entry as A's capital account, that are 2 realization account 5,000. So write in A's capital account as 2 realization account 5,000. So corresponding journal entry, that is closed. Okay, now move with all assets realizable value. So all assets realizable value, that is total assets are realized 68,500. So that amount has been shown totally and we should not show it separately here. You can show separately all the assets here, but you are not, because all assets are transferred to realization. So realization account only held and shown in books of accounts. Okay ma? So you have written here as cash account data to realization, stock debtors and plant and machinery. Total realizable value is 68,500. So now we have to find out whether profit is there or loss is there on realization. Here debit side of, one more transaction is there, that is about bills dishonored. So whatever amount of bills dishonored is there, that is paid by the firm, and we have written journal entries, realization accounted are to cash account. So we have written cash. So now we have to find out whether profit is there or loss is there on realization, and after totaling it, debit side shown more than credit side, that indicates loss arised at the time of dissolution. So total amount of loss is 8,700. Right over here balancing figure, that indicates that yes, this is the amount that we have found it out. Okay, so 8,700. And students, here you have to remember that whether it is profit is there or loss is there, that should be transferred to partners capital account in their respective profit sharing ratio. Here profit sharing ratio among partners is 3:2:1. 3 belongs to A, 2 belongs to B and 1 belongs to C. So if we have given them, then A has to bear a loss of 4,350, B has to bear a loss of 2,900 and C has to bear a loss of 1,450. So when they are bearing this, and here realization account is closed. Okay, and now we have to transfer all these amounts to their capital accounts and cash account. Once the cash account is closed, our problem is correct. Now I have mentioned earlier, we have to write a journal entry for transfer of realization to partners capital account. So let us write the journal entry for it. That journal entry is A's capital account debtor 4,350, B's capital account debtor 2,900, C's capital account debtor 1,450, to which account? To realization account. Total amount of loss is 8,700, being loss distributed among partners. Being loss distributed among partners. Still one more journal entry remains. Now transfer all these amounts to their respective capital accounts. Okay, so here the capital accounts of A shows a balance of 20,000, B's capital 16,000, C's capital 8,000. Okay, and we have shown a journal entry related to reserve fund. Okay, and that reserve fund has to be transferred to partners capital account. So right here by reserve fund, and we have given reserve fund to A 6,000, B 4,000 and C 2,000. A 6,000, B 4,000 and C 2,000. Now anyway A has taken joint life policy. Now we have to write the loss which arised in realization. So write over here to realization loss for A 4,350, B 2,900 and C 1,450. Okay, this is capital accounts of A and B and C. Now let it close these capital accounts by paying cash or receiving cash. So obviously when you observe the board, it is showing that the credit side of the capital account appear more than debit side. So total of debit side is 26,000 of A, 20,000 of B and 10,000 of C. Okay. Now we have to write this amount in the same manner. 26 in the account of A, 20,000 as total of in B's capital and 10,000 in the C's capital debit. Now we have to write whatever differentiation is there, that should be paid by way of cash by the partners. So write here to cash and write very clearly here balancing figure. It is compulsory to mention balancing figure because there is no confusion that where you got that amount. Okay, so 26,000 is here and here only balance is 9,350. 9,350. So let us check 650 and how much will be 26,000 minus 9,350, balance will be 650. Here 15 means 16,650. That has to be paid by A. Now for B, total amount is 20,000 and here we have 2,900. So 20,000 minus 2,900, it shows 107. So 17,100. Next 10,000. 10,000 minus 1,450, that indicates that 558. So A has to pay 16,650. B has to pay 17,100 and C has to pay by way of cash 8,550. So let's post these amounts in cash account. If cash account is closed, our problem is correct. So right over here for each and every cash balance, here we have cash paid. So write here by realization account for liabilities 19,000, for payment of discounted bill, that is by realization 700. Okay, here we have one more amount, that is cash received, and cash received here is for assets to realization 68,500. 68,500. Okay, done. Now one more amount is there, that is A's loan is paid by cash. So write here by A's capital account or A's loan account, that is 10,000. Now payment of each and every partner by capitals. It's your choice, students. If you want to write A's capital, B's capital and C's capital, you write it. So I have written over there here A, B and C, that is 16,650 that A has to pay, 17,100 by B and 8,550 by C. Okay, so let us close this cash account. If this cash account is closed, then whatever we have done from writing journal entries to posting them to ledger is correct. Okay, let's check. Yes, here when we check the totals here, 68,500 plus 3,500, it shows 72,000 on debit side of cash account. Similarly, total it on the credit side of cash account, it also shows the same balance, 72,000. When once the cash account is closed, that indicates that yes, our problem is correct. Now, once we have closed the cash account, we have to write journal entry, because I mentioned earlier also that 2 more journal entries we have to write, and already 1 journal entry is on board. Students, leave a space when you are writing journal entries, because we have to write closing journal entries. 1 journal entry was over. Now we have to write last journal entry after preparation of capital accounts and cash account. Here capital accounts are debited, so write over here again, that is A's capital account data. How much balance is there? Balance is 16,650. B's capital account data 17,100. C's capital account data 8,550. To cash account totally 0, and here you have 3, 1, that indicates to 42,300. So this amount being cash paid by partners. Being cash paid by partners. This is the way of solution to write or do for problems in dissolution. This is problem number 3 in your J. Narang textbook, Kalyani Publications, under unit number 2, page number 1.39 as well as page number 1.40. I will try to read journal entries and do the solution in this manner. So, I will give few minutes to you students. Copy these ledgers and write those 2 journal entries. If time is not sufficient for you, then do one thing, take a screenshot of the problem solution and copy it into your notes. And in next video, we will meet with another problem. I will keep this video for few more seconds so that we can copy ledgers of this problem. Okay ma? Yes, copy this.